Did y'all watch Thunderbolts? That movie was so fire. I went in there with kind of low expectations. I wasn't really excited for the movie, but watching it, I said, oh my goodness, y'all got it. But anyway, the Baltimore Ravens, something that they almost got done, they almost finished with it, is signing all 11 of their draft picks. The Baltimore Ravens were very, very busy in the draft about a week and a half ago, and they selected all 11 of their picks again. A couple years ago, they had 11 picks. They picked all 11. This year, they had 11 picks, and they picked all 11. So shout out to EDC, because that man, he do not play about them draft picks. But anyway, Rookie Minicamp is here. So in order for the rookies to participate in Rookie Minicamp, they got to be under contract. But we said the Ravens are almost done with signing all of their rookies. They just got a couple, literally two, that they have left to sign. And that is their first-round draft pick, Malaki Starks, and their second-round draft pick. And I put second round in quotations because I guess technically he is a second-round pick since he was picked in the second round. But Mike Green, we really got two first-round picks, like, if y'all want to be straight up about it, because he's supposed to be a first-round pick. But anyway, so we excited about both of them, but both of them are not under contract yet. But fear not, because the rookie wage scale, they're going to be taken care of soon enough, because with the rookie wage scale, where you're selected in the draft, your draft slot, it's already lets you know exactly how much you're going to get paid. It lets you know exactly how much money you're going to make. Obviously, for the first-round picks, like a Malaki Starks, he's going to have the fifth-year option. For second-round picks, Mike Green, and everybody else is going to be a 4-year deal. And so the guaranteed money, there may be a little changes here and there as far as guaranteed money, as far as different contract language and whatnot, but you pretty much know exactly what you're going to get. So with Malaki Starks, with Mike Green, I don't expect there to be much of a holdup at all. Me personally, I expect them to get signed over the next couple of days. If not by the end of today, but definitely over the next couple of days, because you want them in there for Rookie Minicamp. Because if your rookies are not signed, then they really can't do anything. They can't do anything. They could be looking at a playbook and stuff. They could be having a jersey number picked out and all that. But if they're not signed, they can't really participate in anything. So you want to get them under contract so you can get them up to speed. You can get them going, especially for when everybody comes in, when it ain't just rookies anymore, when the veterans come back in the building as well. Because especially with the two that haven't signed yet, they're going to be a big part of what the Baltimore Ravens accomplish this year. And we're looking forward to it big time. But fear not, they'll be under contract soon enough, and they can start getting up to speed as official Baltimore Ravens. Now we reach my favorite part of the videos, where we get to feature your questions. If you'd like to take part in it, you can send an email to teamkeepitclean@gmail.com, or for the Team Keep It Clean patrons, you can send your question in a DM directly on Patreon. If y'all ever want to send something to us, the mailing address is down below in the description. Let's get into it. First question came from my guy, Nicholas. He said, are we done yet? Hey, Ingraven, just wanted to start off by saying thank you for taking the time to keep us all in the loop. Hey, shout out to Tyler. He said, regarding our Baltimore Ravens, I pray that God blesses you, your family, and I love that. Now, this could have been a typo, but I love this. He said, I pray that God blesses you, your family, and our channel. I love that, because it is our channel. It ain't mine. It definitely ain't mine. It's us all together, so I appreciate that. He said, my question is short and simple. Do you think the Ravens are done making moves now that we have drafted much of our needs? No, I do not. I think the Ravens will still add a veteran offensive lineman who could possibly compete for a spot at guard, and just simply to have even more depth. So I think they'll still add there, and I could also see them adding a veteran inside linebacker. I know we got Teddy B, who we were just talking about yesterday. Make sure y'all check out that video. Obviously, we got Trent Simpson, who he's going to be his third year in the game, so he got an opportunity to be a starter as well. We got Jake Hummel, who's a veteran, but I still think the Baltimore Ravens, they could add somebody at inside linebacker. So that's some of the moves I think I could see them doing. He said, if you don't think we are, then what are you thinking we are looking into? Okay, well, we just answered that one. He said, I'm still thinking we'll do something with Mark Andrews. Not that I want the Ravens too, but at the end of the day, it's a business. Oh, you still think Mark? It's a possibility. It is. But now, the longer I'm seeing it less and less now. And you saw like Ravens wouldn't have denied that, because George Kittle, the 49ers got offered a second-round pick for George Kittle. If Ravens got offered a second-round pick for Mark Andrews, he would have been out of there. So I'm thinking like Ravens probably got offered. I ain't heard anything. I'm just talking about from what I think. I'm thinking they might have got offered like a fifth or lower for Mark Andrews, and they're like, a fifth. If you offering us a fifth, then we just gonna keep him. What are we gonna do with a fifth round? Well, I can't even say what Ravens do with a fifth rounder because they'll do some stuff with a fifth rounder because that's another pick because they could have had 12 picks. Oh, boy. Anyway, he said, I think they may deepen the roster at cornerback by doing something with Mark Andrews to get Jalen Ramsey. So they drafted 2 cornerbacks. They got Cheeto, got Marlon Humphrey, got Nate Wiggins, got Jalen Armour-Davis still, got TJ Tampa still. They could go after Jalen Ramsey. I don't really see it right now, though. Anything's still possible, and Jalen Ramsey probably still going to be out of there because Dolphins, they are done with Jalen Ramsey. That relationship is over. So I wonder, it's a possibility, but I don't see that one happening either. He said, that's something I can live with if we do get rid of our tight end. Nothing catchy this time. I'm simply out. Appreciate you, Nigo. Next questions came from my guy Jarvo. He said, I like the Starks pick, but wish we would have gotten Josh Simmons, the tackle from Ohio State. Need to protect our quarterback, but let's see what happens later in later rounds. Well, we did see they got Emory Jones, but I think he seems more like of a project. And anything will happen. That's what training camp is for. That's what we were talking about rookie minicamp earlier. So we're going to see exactly what his role ends up being in the future. Now, another question he said he watched Coach go live with his subscribers, and a hypothetical question was asked that needs to be discussed. The question was, do you think we drafted Starks as a Hamilton replacement just in case he prices himself out of B-More? No, I don't, because if Ravens let Kyle Hamilton go, no, oh boy, forgiveness would not be given to the Baltimore Ravens for that one. Anything is possible, but Kyle Hamilton ain't going nowhere. Ravens, don't play with us. don't play with us. He said, we preach that we need to protect the Ferrari, and Tyler does that. Tyler and Hamilton will probably be the highest paid at their positions, and we got Zay, Isaiah, and Owe to pay. Hope we can pay everyone, but what are your thoughts on this? Tyler Linderbaum, I think he's definitely going to get paid. Now, he sent this like a week before they declined Tyler Linderbaum's 5th-year option, and, of course, picked up Kyle Hamilton, so Jarvo was on it, but Tyler Linderbaum, I think he stays too. I think he's going to be taken care of. Dafe Way, right now, I don't see them paying him. I don't see it. I think that he ends up walking. But that's just right now. We'll see how this season goes, but right now I don't see them paying him. As far as Zay Flowers, it's to be determined. It's really to be determined. By the way that he's been going, he could command some money for sure. But let's hope that he keeps it up, and I'm sure he will because he's going to be heavily involved in the offense moving forward. He said EDC has a tough job. Also, do you see a scenario where the NFL will stop players from being tagged? No, because that tag gives the owners, the GMs, the teams more control, and the players less, and that's what the NFL wants. He said, and I forgot about Lamar Jackson's cap hit and re-signing the King. Yeah, Eric DeGossa got his work cut out for him for sure. And even with that being said, Lamar has a lot of leverage, especially next year. Next year, he got all the leverage because I think his cap hit ends up being like 76 or something crazy like that. 70-something mil. It's super, super high, like super, super high, where they have to get it done. So, Lamar in good shape. He also said the first 3 picks, EDC cooked. I was a little upset that we didn't get Simmons, but his injury issues were concerning, so I apologize to EDC. Starks with Hamilton, and we get Sizzle 2.0 and Mike Green. I'm shocked that we got him with his pending sexual allegations, but EDC said they looked at, and hopefully it pans out. Hopefully we get big 6'7" Deion Walker at defensive tackle. A corner. Well, we got that. A pass rusher, another offensive lineman, and a tight end. No tight ends. But so far, this could be one of EDZ's best drafts. So my guy Jarvo, he was feeling the draft. So he was sending these emails in real time. He said, overall, I think we did a good job and hit on every need in this draft. We got big and athletic on the offensive line, and Mike Green, Peebles at defensive tackle, and Teddy at linebacker was steals in my opinion. I like those. He said, no player got traded yet. So I'm happy about that. We got players that will contribute, and hopefully everyone stays healthy. We did sign a kicker, so JT might be heading out in my opinion. I agree. I'm right there with you. He said that I hate that we didn't get a big body receiver, though. I know we're not done yet with quality players still in free agency and players on the trade block like Jalen and Jair Alexander. So, I agree. We're not done yet. Like Nicholas started us off with questions. He said, are we done yet? No. We ain't done yet. Jarvo just confirmed that we ain't done yet. And if Jarvo says it, then it's real. He said, only thing I will say about our picks is that we didn't really help Lamar out in the trenches. Hope we still grab a guard or 2 from free agency and some interior defensive line. See, Jarvo gets it. He gets, that's another one too. when Nicholas earlier, he asked, are we done yet? And what positions I could see us getting. And I said offensive lineman and also a possible inside linebacker. But that's another one, defensive tackle, defensive lineman. Because Ravens are still pretty thin on the defensive line. So, yeah, that's where I would go with that one. And he said, my last question, till you caught up with all of mine and others, LOL. Oh, yeah. My guy, Jarvo, he sent them in bulk. He said his questions are like Costco, man. He sent bulk questions. But anyway, he said, a few questions for some rookies that we had drafted with other questions. Do you think Starks will make an immediate impact in our secondary and how, in what type of way? Yeah, I think so for sure. I think so for sure because he frees up Kyle Hamilton to do more. He frees up Darius Washington to do more. He frees up Marlon. He frees up the whole secondary because he gives you flexibility, that much more flexibility with what he can do since he can play everywhere. So that allow Kyle Hamilton to be able to play everywhere. That allow Darius Washington to play everywhere. Marlon Humphrey. It'll just allow everybody to just be that much more loose and versatile because he adds versatility. He said, 2, will Green be a sack specialist? Oh, yeah. I think so because early on, I don't think he's going to technically start right away, but on pass rushing downs, I think he'll be out there. So he'll be fresh because, again, I think the starter's still going to be Odafe Oweh and Kyle Van Noy. I think on passing downs, though, they could be Odafe Oweh and Mike Green. Then Nnamdi Madubuike, Travis Jones, Nnamdi Madubuike, and Peebles. So Ravens could do some stuff, man. But, yeah, I do think he will. I think it's going to translate for sure. He said, will Teddy compete for a starting position besides Rowe? Oh, yeah, we were just talking about that yesterday. That boy Teddy B, Mr. Buchanan himself. I think he got a chance. It's going to be tough because he's going to be competing with a third-year linebacker. So his third year being in the pros with Trenton Simpson. So it's going to be tough, but it's not impossible. He said, 4, will Jones get a chance to compete? He's talking about Emory Jones, it sounds like. Technically, I think they'll say he will, but I don't think so, man. Because obviously Daniel Falele is going to be there, and at left guard, maybe because right now it's just Andrew Voorhees and Ben Cleveland. So I think he got a better shot at Ben Cleveland at getting it. So maybe he will. Maybe he will. If they want to use him as a left guard or try him out a left guard, I think maybe he will. He said, will Wester be more than a returner, and do you think he will outplay Wade? Hey, shout out to that boy, Dayton Wade, man. He was super cool. It was just a privilege to be able to talk to him and pick his brain during the draft. Shout out to 410 Sports Talk, James and Glenn. They are amazing. That was just a lot of fun, man. And it was so cool for him being there and he just chill, man. Y'all saw the video. Y'all saw the stream. He was just super chill, super relaxed. It's comfortable. I felt like I was talking to one of my boys, man. But he was super cool. But yeah, I would love to see that competition, man. For Wester, for LeJontay Wester, I don't think he'll get that much of an opportunity at the wide receiver position because he has so much in front of him. As far as the Baltimore Ravens offense as a whole, it's a lot of people in front of him. So I think his best shot would be as a return man. He said, will Peebles' size be an issue? No, because the Baltimore Ravens would just need to use him the right way. Now, depending on some guards and whatnot, some said it could be because they may outsize him but he could get a little dip on. He could do the spin. How's a defensive tackle doing spin moves? That's crazy. It don't make no sense. He's like a super big defensive end, but a small defensive tackle. But they'll figure it out. They'll figure it out for sure, man. I ain't worried about that. He said, will the corners drafted make the roster? That's oof. Oh yeah, that boy Jarvo got me stumped now. I think they will. Jalen Alma Davis. I wonder what's gonna happen with him because obviously Ravens love him. That's a big question mark to me though. But yeah, Ravens drafted the 2 corners. I think they'll make the roster. I think they will. Will they play a lot? No. But will they make the roster? I think so. And he said, who are the winners and losers after the draft as far as players go? Keaton Mitchell, Rasheen Ali, running backs, because Ravens, they ain't draft any running backs. Mark Andrews, because Ravens ain't draft no tight ends. And those will be winners. Losers, Justin Tucker, because the Ravens not only got a kicker, but they drafted a kicker, and that's something that they've never done before. And with all this Justin Tucker stuff happening, and even without the Justin Tucker stuff happening, with how last year was for him, especially early on in the year, it was ugly. It was nasty. But anyway, and he said, what's next for this team before the season starts? Just to continue to fill out the roster, I would say. Just to continue to bring on even more players, to bring on even more, sign even more players. I would say. Just continue to, wherever you feel like you still may be a little weak at, make it stronger. That's what I would say for the Baltimore Ravens.